Wasabi, you guys, Silver here, and I'm going to show you how to speed solve a Redi cube with Roux Method. This isn't really much of a tutorial. It's just like a walkthrough solve, kinda, in a way, and just basically telling you the steps of using the Roux Method and then solving it, and etc. So this is a scramble. There's no scramble notation. Well, there is a scramble notation, but this is just hand scrambled. So the first step is to make a first block. And I know this is the white side because white corners always, it's just here, here, here. This just tells me it's a white face. And so I think I'm going to go with a green block right here. So I'm going to insert this, right this corner here, and insert this. Alright, and then I just need to need to finish my first block. This goes in here. So basically you're just gonna move it. There's no orientation, thank goodness. So it just takes, there you go. So like for each edge it's just gonna take probably like 1 through 4 moves. And then there you go, there's my first block. And then you do that to the other side. So this one's a blue. Go ahead and do that. Oh, there's a blue and orange there. Oof. Just insert there. And then this can go in here. Like that. Okay. So that's my second block. And my first block. Alright. This one, it's kind of, for me, hard to explain this part. You're going to use these two to orient the corners, but also you're going to solve these two in place at the same time. And I'll show you how to do that. So, let's say I'm like in this position and I'm going to orient. Now, since this one, there's supposed to be red and white belonging in here, and here's one right here, I wouldn't just do that. Well, I would, because my goal is to turn this and this at the same time, but you also have other corners to orient as well. So let's say if I see this piece that needs to be in here, but it's right here, I'm going to orient this corner first. So you're going to protect these two by putting it down like this, and then you're just going to orient like that. And then you put it down. Then now you protect these two, so you're going to rotate this empty slot here, and now you can insert it. But let's say if it's in this case right here, or let's say it's like this. Well, actually no, it can't be like that because it's these block, and you want to insert this. You can't do that because it's still unoriented. So to fix that, you're gonna put these two down here, so which protects these two edges, and then you're gonna use this part right here, the top layer, and this has to be positioned between the corner faces that doesn't have yellow. So like it cannot be in here because it has yellow. It cannot be in here because it has yellow right here. This one, it could be in here because these two does not have yellow. So you would be turning it like this, like that, and then you can insert it, and that makes this corner oriented. So doing this right here, see this edge is right here, so I'm gonna orient this corner first. So I could just do that. There we go, and then hide these two, and then this has to be right here because it has to be between the faces without yellow, so, or without the top color if you're color neutral. I can't be color neutral with this puzzle for some reason. And then insert. Alright, and then you just do your L4E at the last step, like that. Just like that. And that's how you do the Roux method on the Redi cube. So here's another example. Alright, so this face is white. And my first block, I'm just gonna probably do green as my first block again. So I'm going to turn this, put this here, and at the same time I can also insert this as well, like that. And then red and green for here. Oops, I'm almost off camera. I could just insert this edge to here, and now I can insert this here, and that's my first block. Now I can go ahead and do my second block. Oh god, I am not a professional at using this method, so just bear with me. So I'm just gonna do that, and that's even more horrible. So I have to do this. Just ignore that. That's not supposed to be there, and then I'll just insert this. Just one move. Very good. Don't try to preserve this. You still need to orient. So if you're going to do that, you have to put this up here, then use this top layer to preserve it so that it can go to the corner side where it doesn't have yellow. So just like that. Now you can insert, and that orients that corner. Next side, red's right here. So as long as it doesn't like insert like that, because you still need to orient this side. So in this case, I'm just gonna go this side first. I don't know how to predict which side you have to go first when that happens. You might have to practice on that. So yeah. Then right here, this can go in here, so I could just insert like this, and then put this in, and then put this back, and then put this one back. And then you just do L for E. And I don't like this case. There you go. And that's how you do the Roux method on a Redi cube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe.